Alright, so it has been a while since I posted or made a YouTube video. So I figured why not just make a simple video for you guys today. I've not been looking at the camera, I've actually been looking at my screen, and also I'm not using my usual DSLR camera, I'm actually using my phone right now. So it feels weird that I'm not looking at the screen, so I don't know where to look. Anyways. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, also follow me, the link is down below, same with my other social medias. I asked you guys what videos you guys would like to see. One of the videos suggested was a mukbang. So I figured, hey, I recently asked my dad to buy me a lot of food from this place right here. So I figured, why not film me eating this for you guys? My dad was like, oh, you must be hungry. And I was like, yeah, yes I am. It's called stress eating. Where do I even begin? Oh, I know. I would like to start with some fries. Boom. What's to talk about in this video? I have no idea. I really did not come into this video with a huge plan. But let's figure it out as we go. One thing that is on my mind right now is that I'm actually filming this the week before my finals week. So depending on when I post this video, it might already be done, or I might be posting it right before the week, but who knows. Yeah, so the reason why I haven't been posting a lot on my channel is because, yeah, I've been so busy with college life, which, you know, is just great.
I'm fine.
But, yeah, I've just been, like, super busy and all that stuff, just making sure I survive, get a good grade.
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
I'll move on from the fries first. Might as well move on to the hot dog for a bit, because, yeah, why not? Also, speaking of college, coming into this, I was, you know, super excited, of course. Like, I took the entrance exam and all that stuff for this, plus I got into the course that I wanted, which is multimedia arts. Yeah, of course you would like to think, you know, you got yourself to this point, and you like to say, I work for this, and I should be happy right now. Who said that? Like, of course I'm happy and all being in my course. Like, I'm having a lot of fun so far. Who said that? Like, the subjects are fun, and then of course we get to make a lot of projects that, you know, deem to our interest. Like, we've made like a lot of drawing stuff, painted a lot of stuff, and we made like a lot of video projects. It was fun, don't get me wrong. Two things. One, as expected, very tiring, which I still need to get back to, but oh well, I'm making this video for now.
You have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
But also, another thing that's been on my mind is like, alright, so for those of you who watch the show Glee, you know how Rachel, she is like supposed to be like the huge star and she wanted to be like an actress on Broadway and all that stuff. And then when she got to, I believe when season 4 started, she got into Niara, and then yeah, she was dealing with like all the students and then her teacher and all that stuff. It's basically me now. Back in high school, I felt like I was, you know, doing pretty good, and I felt like I stood out, I guess, from like, you know, my skill set. Like, whenever we had a video project, I was usually one of the go-to people for, you know, being in their group. And I felt good about myself because, like, yeah, I felt like my skills were standing out amongst everyone else. But now, I almost felt intimidated, I'll be completely honest. Because, you know, being in a course full of people that have similar interests to you, like, a lot of them are good at making videos, a lot of them are good at drawing and painting, all that stuff. And it's like, what makes me so special now? So I guess that's just been one thing on my mind recently. Now that I'm here, what can I do to stand out now? Or what makes me so special, you know? I guess that's also been like my little battle that I've been facing with myself. We're only nearing the end of like our first term in our first year, frosh year.
I'm fine.
Like, I guess you would say I guess some people think it's too early to think about that. Like, you know, we have more terms and years to come and all this stuff, but I don't know. It's just something that's been on my mind recently. As I mentioned, I'm currently filming this like the week before my finals, because right now we're on our little bit of a break, as you would say, but really it's because the SEA games are happening right now, and like we're having like the week off, but really it's like, you know, we can finish our like requirements and stuff,
which are a lot, I may add.
Like, of course, that's like the perfect time for a lot of our subjects and teachers to give us like, you know, all these requirements. It just had to be, you know, getting close to finals and all that stuff, so great timing.
I'm fine.
Like, one of which, for example, for our drawing class, we're having to draw these different styles of rooms and all that stuff. Like, we have to draw the room in like a 1-point perspective, another in a 2-point perspective, and the last one in a 3-point perspective. Which, I'll be honest, is like something I I really needed help in, because looking at my past drawings, I've always been stuck to like 1 point perspectives. So learning like at least the proper way to do 1 point up until 3 point, that one's really a good help for me. But at the same time, I'm just here like oh yeah, let me show you an example. So here's one of the scratch drawings that I made. The reason why it's so crumpled is because I tore this out of my sketch pad because I freaking hated how this one turned out. So I started over. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's fun to like make all the designs and all that stuff, but it's a pain for my hands and my eyes. We have to think about, you know, perspectives and all, excuse me, and all that stuff. So thinking about precision here, exact, precise with how on earth the room is going to look like. That's just what I've been facing right now. Ooh, another thing. So with my drawing class, if we're sort of becoming like what they call it, interior designers, for another one of my classes, for our final project, we're actually having to design these like shoes. Here's one of mine. So yeah, this is just one of the shoes that I actually have been making. We need to have like a certain issue or movement in mind we needed to have like some sort of like issue or movement in mind when we were making our shoe. So for mine, I decided to go with the idea of the soji mill. If I may go political for a bit, I'm all for it, and people should be really, you know, educated more by it. People should really be more aware of this, because like people think that it's, you know, for LGBTQ more strength to them, but really it's like not just to them, but really it's like an equality thing for everyone, like no discrimination and all that stuff. Okay, I'm done being political, moving on. But yeah, this is just the design movement I decided to go with for my shoe, which I'll be honest, I'm having fun with. I mean, honestly, look at this. Rainbow laces. I honestly wish I could actually keep the shoe for myself and I could wear it. But yeah, the shoe is pretty hard now because I did a paper mache on this. Yeah, it's gonna be hard to wear. Also, speaking of which, when I got these shoes, I thought that I wasn't going to fit in these, because when I read the bottom, it said like it said it's like a size 5. But like when I got home, after I bought these and I fit it, it actually seems to fit me exactly, which I was very surprised by, because like I'm normally like a 8.5 size for shoes, but yeah, I was like super surprised that I actually was able to fit a size 5. Like, bruh, that's fun. I get to design my own shoes, which is great. Honestly, I'm not used to eating and talking. Like I watch a lot of mukbang videos and I see how the YouTubers are like, you know, telling their stories and sharing stuff. So I'm just there like, how are y'all able to multitask being able to eat and also talk about stuff? I guess it's just a balancing act. All you need is balance. Okay, so moving on to the next food after a sip of some iced tea first. Moving on. Burger. Specifically, the bacon cheesy burger. As I said, my dad thought I was hungry, but really it's called stress eating. Final speak. You know what's been another thing on my mind? College happened, of course. More of it's happening, but anyway, I've been learning a lot. Like, not just, of course, with lessons and all that stuff, but also, I guess, more about real world. Back in high school, I used to ride my school bus going to school. And then with college, I had to learn how to commute to school. Like taking the LRT, the MRT, jeepney, tricycle, all that stuff. So yeah, it's just a learning experience when I can't drive yet. Another thing too is just really learning about real world situations. Like another thing, budgeting. I guess it was supposed to be like even more of a problem back in high school, of course. Like a lot of us were given like allowance for the week and all that stuff for our food, to buy lunch, all that stuff. But I guess, at least for me, it's more prominent now. Because yeah, when it comes to, you know, spending our money for food, school requirements, whatever, I guess I feel it more now, because, you know, we're really thinking about how to survive through the week, being like, you know, on our own, of course. Because like I feel back in high school, we're like still within the compounds of like, you know, our high school campuses and all that stuff. You know, at college, like we can be all over the place. Like we can be at our school canteen, or we can be like at like the nearby bookstore across the street or something. I don't know. Did anything I said make any sense? What was I saying? Right, budgeting. Okay, I guess who am I to complain? One positive thing, college actually give me a lot of freedom. Because, you know, in high school we're stuck to follow like a lot of strict rules. At least for me, I'm pretty sure a lot of schools, but at least for me that was like the case. We felt like, you know, we had to follow a strict set of rules, like uniform, haircut, all that stuff. I guess now in college we're free. Well, I mean, sort of. Like, of course there's still rules to follow, but we have a bit more freedom. For example, about the hair. Yes, in case you haven't noticed, I have red hair now. I'm pretty sure in my last video I was still brunette, so it's changed now. Cause yeah, of course we weren't allowed to have our one, hair colored, and two, have our hair very long. So that's one thing. Even while in high school, I was really looking forward to coming to college for, like, freedom for hair. I can do whatever I want now, and I don't have to be stuck coloring my hair during the summertime only, you know? Another thing too, we don't have uniforms in college. Well, in my college at least, we don't have uniforms. We're free to basically express ourselves however we want, from the hair all the way to our outfits. Like, I remember this one time, two of my friends and I from our group, we decided to go as the Rowdy Rough Boys just one day. Okay, because here's the thing. At the time, it was like Halloween. Unfortunately, we missed out on wearing actual costumes for Halloween. Of all days that we're free to wear whatever we want, well, sort of, we had to miss out Halloween. So I just told two of my friends that, oh hey guys, I have the red hair. One of them is actually a blonde at the time. One of them was actually a blonde, and then the other one is a brunette. So it just came to my mind that, oh hey guys, we can go as the Rowdy Rough Boys. And I'm surprised they were actually G for it. So good on us. Shout out to Miguel and Miguel. Hurrah. Like, you know how people say that, well, I'm not sure if people actually do say this. Like, people have their own distinguished styles and all that stuff. Some people would like to wear baggy clothes all the time. Some people would like to wear, you know, pants or shorts all the time, something like that. I guess for me, that's something I've still been exploring for the longest time now. I'll be honest, not even I know what my personal style in terms of clothing is. Like seriously, whenever I dress up for school and pick an outfit, I usually like to change it up every now and then. Like, for example, ever since I got my red hair, I decided to sort of mini cosplay a bit as like different characters that do have red hair. Like, one time I went as Kim Possible, one time I went as Chucky from Rugrats. I don't know, I guess it was just fun to dress up. Okay, going back to my topic, I guess it's just fun to experiment nonetheless. My personal style, I don't know, but I guess it's just right now fun to experiment with different styles. But I guess that's just one thing I'm still trying to figure out. Which is just fine, because we're all trying to find ourselves in this world, so it's fine.
I'm fine.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to get back to eating on myself with the camera off. So, I'm sorry if this video was pretty boring, but it's a video. It's the first video that I've actually posted in like, what, I think 3 months or something? But hey, long time no see, it was great catching up. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Emphasis on I hope. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and leave a comment down below. Subscribe to my channel and turn on the post bell notifications you'll be notified whenever I post a new video, which will most likely be in the next few months again. But we'll see. But anyways, till the next video, whenever I could possibly make one. Bye.